It seems that it has become impossible to avoid the crowds when visiting the Dolomites. In this video I show you that this is not true in 6 examples, like for these images where I was absolutely alone. At the end of the video I will give you my recipes to avoid mistakes and make the right choices to fully enjoy your stay. Every year I'm going to the Dolomites to photograph the fall season. And the plan today was to go to this place. It's funny enough because for this location I would have need a clear sky. Usually I'm complaining when I have clear skies. There are mountains in the distance that are reflecting in this lake, and the idea was obviously to take some pictures of these reflections. But as you can see around me, we are really in the middle of the clouds. I think that the chances to see these reflections and even see the lake are close to zero. But I still have some hope that I might catch some moody pictures. Couldn't expect much better. I actually came to another lake, and there is this nice outflow, a nice moody picture. I cannot complain. I wasn't expecting any picture at all. This is the way up to the lake where I wanted to take pictures. I was here 3-4 days ago. If you remember, we couldn't see anything. There was clouds all around, and I couldn't make the final hike because it was getting dark. This time the weather is perfectly clear. There's not a single cloud. I think we arrived. Just another corner. Here we go. Looks awesome. I will try to get you through my composition. So as you can see here in the foreground, we have these two rocks forming a V towards the first small waterfall, and then going further away we have this long and straight waterfall coming down from that cliff there, and then in the background we have this beautiful tall peak surrounded by the clouds. It's just a single spot where you can put your camera. You can try different compositions, but it doesn't work. It's just this one. Almost all photographers who are coming to this place will shoot more or less the same picture. I'm just waiting for the combination of light and the clouds, and just click, click, clack. I came up to a spot I've never been before. The surroundings are just incredible. Behind me, Monte Pelmo. All the surroundings are just incredible. Now we are close to sunset. The idea was to get a picture here, but actually the light is happening. You might see it here in the background. Here we go. There's some beautiful light beams happening there in the distance. If the clouds lift up, I plan to stay here to shoot a Milky Way. I couldn't make any video because I was running like a headless chicken all around, because all the mountains and all the trees around, the light hits different pieces and it's never stable in the same position. So I had to run, shoot some wide angles, some tele shots. I flew my drone as well. I think there are some nice aerials. So the sun just set behind me. I can breathe 5 minutes before I will go ready for my Milky Way shot. As you can see, before it was covered with clouds and now it's pretty clear. The Milky Way should be somewhere in that area. Good morning, good morning. Today I'm really excited. I'm going to photograph for the first time a place I always missed. I never managed to come here. This place has some special mood. And this morning we have some low-hanging clouds, all the perfect conditions for great photography. Now the only challenge is to find a nice foreground. There was supposed to be a river, or at least a stream, which could have worked well. There is no stream. It's completely dry. So no way to get a picture with water in the foreground. Let's check a little bit higher what we can find. I'm coming from down in the last valley in the background with the hike all the way up here, and destination is the hut at the bottom of the mountain there. It's pretty exhausting and I'm a bit too heavy loaded as usual. That was the steep part. Okay, that's the place where I spent my freezing cold night. It gets until -5, I think, this night. And it's a very small room. The sun should be rising in a few moments. But first of all I have to get out of the place. And the only access is a kind of ladder. But there's no ramp, there's nothing to hold on. As promised, here are a few tips to keep away from crowds. Number 1. Avoid the high season, summer and winter. Rather choose late spring or fall, as I do. End of October, when all the large trees turn into gold, is the perfect time, in my opinion. Number 2. Also avoid weekends when locals enjoy their surroundings. Number 3. Choose early morning hikes before sunrise. You will be rewarded by loneliness and the best light. I promise you, it's worth the effort to wake up very early when everybody else is still sleeping. Number 4. Avoid the most touristy spots. Tre Cime di Lavaredo or Lago di Braies, for example, on weekends. In summer, it's the worst combination possible. Number 5. Avoid as well places where you can park your car close by. The more effort, the longer the hike, the lonelier you will be. Number 6. Try to be smart and original by choosing the best time of the year and of the day. The places highlighted in this video are as beautiful as the most popular ones. But if you can't resist to go to these places, which I also visited, but applying at least the other tricks I just mentioned, you can watch some of my videos here.